Oh, hey, are you still stuck in the house? What a coincidence. I am too. It's Groundhog Day all day, every day around here, isn't it? And I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to admit it. I'm bored. I am bored of looking at these four walls day in and day out in the same home decor that I loved 3 weeks ago. I'm bored of because I've been staring at it 24/7 for the last couple of weeks. And so I got to thinking, how can I feel a little bit happier in my house right now? I need to redo some spaces and I need to breathe some new life into my house so that it feels like a happier place to be for the foreseeable future. So I brought in the gals from Prairie Beach House, an amazing design firm, and these gals are amazing. Laura and Lana are the owners, they're the lead designers, and they also have an online boutique that houses this brand, Woman Up. I'm sure you've seen it. It's all over the internet right now. Everybody wants these shirts. And in my stories right now, I have all the information as to how you can snag one of these shirts for yourself. But today on the feed, Lana's here. And she's here to help us redesign our entryways because it's the first thing you see when you come into your house, and it should be bright and airy and happy, and it should make you really glad to be home. And the good news is you don't need to spend a dime. We're shopping our houses today to make this happen, you guys. 3 different ways, and you can just shop your house and use what you already have. So here's Lana, and I really hope that this helps you feel happier and more at peace while you're in your home. Enjoy.
Hey Christy, thank you so much for having Prairie Beach House on Conversations with Christy. We are thrilled because you know what, right now we're all cooped up, and what better time to do a little bit of spring cleaning, try to elevate some of your decor with what you have in your house already. So today we're going to look at styling your entryway 3 different ways. This is the first wall you see when you enter my home, and as you can see I have the closets just off to the side here and my main hallway going into my house. But this is my main focal point when you walk in the door. So what can we do? We're going to start off really simple with just some common items in your house and how you can bring them together to give your front entryway a bit of a lift. Let's get started. Okay, so as you can see, it can really be that easy for you. I have this wreath that's kind of a nice pop of spring greens. It's got a stripe bow right here, which I absolutely adore, and mixing that with the great yellow leaf pattern of the Target pillow, it just gives you a lot of spring Easter-like feel, and I love that. I have some orchids that I've actually managed to keep alive, and I brought them down from my bathroom and I threw it on a garden stool here at the front. So if you don't have a nice console table or a lot to work with, this is an easy way to make it happen. By the way, 3M hooks. Invest in that right now. Grab some from Amazon because they are your friend. Next, let's try something a little bit different. We're gonna bring in a console table and work with that. So obviously style number 2 is a little bit more involved. Not everybody is going to have a console table, but if you're crafty enough, you could always make one too. It just takes a few 2x4s and some paint and some time, which a lot of us have right now. So what I did is I took this console table, which is from HomeSense Home Goods. It was about 100 bucks. I loved the brass accents on it. I love mixing metals. Throw away what you thought. You can mix metals anytime. I also added in this barnwood decor piece. It's got a little bit of a mirror in the center, and that reflects the light from the front door, which I absolutely love. This vase has got a bit of a wider mouth on it, and I added in some eucalyptus leaves, and they're not real because that's the best kind. They actually look really stunning, and I love the way this looks. To top it all off, a few whimsical pieces. I had this little bird, ceramic bird, as well as this magnolia candle and some books. Books are key for showing your character, and they just look great. It allows you to create layers in your look. So on top of that, I put on this sweet little sign, and it's from Magnolia Hearth and Hand Target. I believe it was $20 US, and it is so sweet. So when you flip it over, it says, "Hello there." Again, adding character and some fun to your front entryway. I also have a great little pillow in a linen blend that was sitting in my living room, and it says home. I threw it at the front to cover up the electrical outlet, and I have a little basket of twigs. Also important to keep in mind that you have clearance for any doors such as mine. This is my front hall closet, and I can open that with no problem. So that is look number 2. Let's go to our last look, which is going to be a bench. there you have it. This is our option number 3, which is a bench. So I dragged a bench from down the hallway to the front door, and it makes a great place for me to showcase my farmhouse pillows, which I love so much. And then I added in a chunky knit blanket that I dug up from the basement. Though the pièce de résistance is this piece of artwork. It is actually a framed saying that means a lot to me and my family. And so I decided to hang it at the front door. Why not? Take some risks and let people see your personality and your character. Don't forget that your front entryway should be the starting off point for the rest of the home. It should set the pace. So when you are styling your front entryway, try to infuse your character wherever you can. You can't go wrong with that. When you're hanging artwork on a wall, it's important to kind of remember what you're hanging it above. And if you are centering it, to center it above that piece. So in this case, the art is centered above the bench. It's not centered on the wall. That's a question we get a lot. And you know what, you also can't really go wrong with offsetting it a little bit and having it further to the left or right. So that is how to style your entryway, 3 different ways. We hope that we've given you some food for thought and something to do while we're cooped up inside. Christine, thank you for having Prairie Beach House. We so appreciate it, and we appreciate you. Take care, everybody.